Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be reacting to Superman and Lois Season 1, Episode 10, titled, "Oh Mother, Where Art Thou?" I don't know what that title means, but I'm assuming because Morgan Edge wants to get rid of Lois Lane, that maybe something might happen to Lois? I'm not sure. We last left off with Morgan Edge revealing to Clark that he is Kryptonian. We don't know which Kryptonian, but that was a big thing. Kyle has like a Kryptonian consciousness in his mind, and I don't know how that's gonna work. Let's get to it.
Brother, I know how
The
unlikely
fact
it
that
may seem.
Morgan Edge has
Two
to
of us,
fly up higher
we
just
share
gives
the
him a lot
same
more power
Kryptonian
over
blood.
Clark.
My real name is Tal Rowe. I'm the son of Zeta Rowe
That's new, right?
and Lara Lorvan.
That's not
Wait,
possible.
that's his mom.
My mother.
Married Jor-El. She'd been matched to my father
Oh,
years
right.
after I was born.
Because
was
Krypton
when
has
she
like this
first warned that
Matrix
Krypton
thing
was
where
dying.
you're being matched with whoever.
Oh my God!
Margaret, hold on.
It's a boy!
Don't you move.
Oh, okay. I know why he's going down this route.
This is our chance to be with our own, to have a family again.
A family?
The
But
minds.
but Clark has a family here, right? And this is the whole reason why Clark is not going to turn evil, because he has his family here. Again, I've been saying Clark has really no memories of Krypton. He came here as an infant and he made his own family here. So,
And we'll have our mother with us once again.
oh, okay, I
I
get
know
it.
you long to see her just as I do.
Or you will be eradicated too.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so the fact that Morgan Edge told Kal-El, okay, what's his name? Tal. I'm gonna call him Morgan Edge. I don't remember the name. The fact that he told Clark that if he's not gonna join him, he's gonna be eradicated. Oh. Okay, so in the comics, there's pretty much a weapon called the Eradicator, and eventually it wanted to get rid of like half Kryptonians and Clark even, because they weren't preserving Kryptonian culture.
Why do you always cover for him?
I'm not covering for him.
Yes, you are!
You know what, honey? I really can't do this right now.
Of course you can.
You know, if you didn't want to do this right now, you could tell Sarah. Do you see how upset she is? She thinks her dad is somewhere he wasn't. And, you know, it's understandable because he's been doing it for so long. But come on, Sarah deserves to know. She's old enough to know. And what is it with people keeping secrets, thinking that it will protect people?
Hi, you've reached Lana. Leave a message. Have a good day.
Lana, you have to call me back as soon as you can, please.
Because she knows
I'm
what happens
worried
to
about
Kyle.
you.
Lois knows what happened to Kyle, but Lana
Still not
doesn't.
answering.
Because Kyle doesn't even know.
I'm not gonna leave after Edge just sent someone to kill you and Jonathan.
Babe, half the DOD's on our front lawn. They are moving
Yeah.
into town. Edge is not coming here. Go, we'll call you if we need you.
Aww. They all trust him so much.
One who wants to restore Krypton using some technology created by my mother. There wasn't the need.
I understand.
Oh my god. Do you realize if Jor-El told Clark that he had a brother, wouldn't Clark try to, Clark would obviously try to find him and then try to make peace with him and just let him see the freaking light and not the darkness that Morgan Edge had to go through. How did he even become more? That's a different question. Like I'm saying, if Clark knew, he could have helped in some way. But then also at the same time, he might also be turned to the dark side.
She developed this technology. I'm sorry, my son. I cannot help you.
You know, for something that's trying to preserve Kryptonian culture and heritage, why the hell would you call it the Eradicator? Because that does not mean anything friendly. Eradicator literally has eradicate in the name, which means destroy and get rid of.
He killed Mom. I mean her doppelganger or whatever. So what if the Edge from that planet is also that Superman's brother? What if he brought back their mom, and then he gave him a Kryptonian
my
family, and
God.
that's why he turned on humanity? What if that's what happened there? Look, all I'm saying is going your whole life thinking that you're the only one left in your family, and then finding out that you had a brother that you never knew about, and then you could see your mom.
Okay, but
It
like,
would affect anyone.
Yeah, it would.
his
But the
family is
difference
right
between Ed and
there.
your dad is
He's the last son of Krypton. He wasn't actually fully alone. He had Kara too, but with his sons, he was able to share a piece with it. Even if it's just recently, he gets to share more of Krypton's culture with Jonathan and Jordan, and even Lois. So Krypton wasn't fully dead.
family. The three of us right here, we're his family.
Yeah!
No matter what happens, we always will be.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I just got sick and tired of messing up with you, with our girls.
Okay.
So yeah, I went to.
I know Morgan Edge, his program was to create a better self, but wouldn't you think talking to Lana, Sarah, or Sophie would help with your I wouldn't know what to do type of problem? Cause now you're just this person who doesn't even know what the hell happened. And this all could have been avoided if you all talk to each other, because communication is key, and so is compromising.
We went into this machine.
And where was that? Where did Edge take you?
It changed. His eyes changed. Oh, hell no. His eyes changed.
On me. You all are so weak.
Let's go, let's go, Lois!
Not all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Not really.
Oh, I would not be either. I would not be either. Knowing the person I love was just basically not who I thought he or she was. That is a lot to take in.
I knew my dad was a disaster. I guess I just didn't want to admit the extent of it.
Sarah, I'm
Can
so
they
sorry.
just tell Sarah already?
I'm not sorry.
This is gonna sound nuts, but he's basically been body snatched.
Oh, yeah.
Body snatched.
Mm-hmm.
Look, these military
That's
guys
one way to
showing
explain
up,
it.
They're from the DoD, and these scientists. They're
Jordan
looking at your
feels
dad
so-
right now, trying to help him. But I honestly, I don't.
Jordan
even think
looks
that
so
they're
worried
totally
for Sarah.
Clear on what's going on.
Maybe you should go see for yourself.
They're gonna bring her to her dad? No. Her dad is not there anymore. Do not, please, don't. I mean, it shows Sarah what is really happening, but I don't think traumatizing her would be a good idea to show her the truth. Okay, but the thing is, the truth is always traumatizing, or some more than others. So, obviously, her going to her dad and seeing the truth would help her see the truth a lot more. But she also saw whatever was going on with Tag when he couldn't control his powers. Oh no. But like the thing with Jonathan is that he saw a version of his dad kill a different version of his mom. So if Sarah sees this version of her dad, it's going to change her views of him. She's going to be understanding of why he's, the same or kind of messed up. But it gives her a new perspective that she maybe doesn't want to see.
Why give Superman time? The only reason that makes sense is that he needs it. Maybe the subjects aren't finished resurrecting or transforming or whatever the
They
process
need
is because they're
time!
not done.
Right? Because
An Edge, no.
they need time. The subjects need time to, be loyal subjects. Because I think for Emily, I don't know how long she's been under the process, but there's still moments where Kyle, Emily, and everyone else is kind of regular people, but then there's Leslie, who's been there the longest, and is pretty much Leslie the whole time. Because, I mean, we don't see any part of Leslie besides her with Morgan Edge, but Leslie has been under the process a lot longer, and it lets the Kryptonian side settle in. So Morgan Edge needed time to make sure all the subjects become, Kryptonian, so they can, defeat Clark when the time comes. Oh my God, no.
Knows that if he's going to defeat Superman,
yeah,
he needs everyone.
Yeah.
Do that.
You'll do what I say.
Look, I barely understand how this technology even works. If you want to reverse this process, you're gonna have to find whoever it is that invented this thing.
Who the hell's that?
His mom. So they need to bring back Clark's mom.
My mother.
So how's that gonna work?
He's here.
Superman. She's in awe.
Oh.
So the only way this works is to place the consciousness of Lara Lorvan into someone from Smallville.
No.
That's my understanding.
Get this machine ready.
Oh my God. I had an idea. Lana? Oh my God. There's so many freaking L names. This is going to be so confusing. Lana feels really guilty about giving Morgan Edge all these people to be turned into Kryptonians. So I feel like she might volunteer herself to be experimented on to be Lara. This is gonna get confusing really fast.
We need to find a volunteer fast.
That's what
I'll do it.
Yeah. No. Yes,
I'm
but
sorry,
no.
but that's not possible.
If there's a chance that he's still alive, I have to do it.
What about Sarah and Sophie?
They mean the world to me, you know that.
That's why I can't let you do this.
No, it's why you have to. I have to fix this for them, for me, for everybody here.
She's so good. She's so good. But she, I understand her. Her point is like very valid because really, Lana wants to fix all this for Sarah because Sarah and Sophie and everyone in Smallville was relying on Morgan Edge to help them out. But then, he was doing this whole thing in the background. And she is kind of to fault for that because half or most of the people who she recommended were her friends and are under the influence of Morgan Edge and being Kryptonian.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, maybe because I'm done with your BS secrets.
Those secrets save lives.
Really? Because you keep saying that, and it keeps proving not to be true.
Yes!
Is this about what
Yes!
happened with your brother?
Dad?
I don't like this. Before I see anything happen to Sarah, I'm gonna end this reaction right here. The link to part 2 will be down below. Leave any comments you would like to discuss, any thoughts you have on the episode so far, and I will see you there.